Well, hello everybody, welcome back. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I'm Heidi. So today is all about giving my house a refresh. We're just gonna freshen it up for like pre-spring. You saw my pictures in the beginning. We still have a good amount of snow and ice. The good news is in a few days it's supposed to get balmy. It's gonna warm up in the 40s, so hopefully a lot of that snow will melt. So what I did is I took away a lot of the heavy stuff, the pine cones, things like that. And I brought in a little bit of green. I do want to save some things for spring though. I don't want to do it too early because then it's too long of a stretch for me. I know the big channels do it really early and you know, it is what it is, but I'm just doing like a kind of a pre-spring decorating, okay? And come along with me today and we'll get it done. All right, let's get going. So the first thing I'm going to work on, as I usually do in here, is my entry table. Okay, I'm going to bring this lamp. Now some things I've either kept from my winter decor and kind of moved it a little bit, or brought in a few new things. But you know me, I reuse a lot of things. I don't think I bought anything for this refresh. But like, you know, spring is coming. I'm sure I'll be wanting to go to Hobby Lobby or get a couple new things. I think you're gonna like what I came up with. It's a little bit refreshing without being too springy yet, because we still have a while to go, I think, for me anyway, for my decor. All right, so I'm bringing in the lamp. I've got this picture. A lot of things, you know me, I'm reusing, just moving around. And then, like I said, spring, hopefully I'll get a couple new things by, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna need, but anyway, we're gonna put that in the middle. And I always talk about, because the entry table is close to the mantle, I make this a little more busy than the mantle. Actually, this mirror should have been down more, and I know that. I'd love to get a couple gold mirrors for the fireplace, for the mantle, but I'm not sure. I guess I could switch pictures there or make a gallery wall. I'm not really there yet, but for now, you work with what you got. I got this vase when I was thrifting. The tag is still on it. And I didn't really pay attention to that until I was getting ready to film. So because it's not coming off real easy, I've had this for a while. It looks like it was $3, but I like you know what? It's something different than a regular vase, right? The pottery. So I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna hide that for now. This is, you know, I keep it real here, everybody. All right, so I'm not the greatest at picking florals out. Okay, you'll have to let me know what you think of these. These are on sale at Michael's. I wanted something green with like just a speck of white. I'm not ready to bring in daisies and that whole thing. So I thought these were kind of nice. Okay, these were actually on sale for like $1.99, I think, and it's kind of a good bunch. And I got 4 of them. I will say, I'll be honest with you, there's a vase in the kitchen. I had some in there, and then I put some in here, and this wasn't full enough, so I had to steal them from the kitchen. But you know how that goes. All right, so yes, I'll take the tag off later. So I'm just gonna kind of put those in. I want them to look, you know, kind of lifelike, but they just kind of split in the middle there sometimes. I kind of like that. You'll have to let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm not the best floral picker-outer. And I've got a couple books I'm gonna put here. I stole this from upstairs in my spare bedroom. If you saw that video, this was on my shelf. And let me move this over a little bit. So I thought that looked kind of pretty. I'm gonna leave it like that. So for the mantle, I had my colic is still cooking. I looked in the mirror before I came out, I'm like, oh jeez. Anyway, so for the mantle, I was kind of tired of that winter landscape I had. It's pretty, but I just wasn't feeling it this year. And then I had this architectural piece that I usually put up, and I had the magnolia wreath. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not liking that either. I'm bringing out the spring picture. I couldn't take it anymore. I love this. Used it before. You might recognize it. Move that over. I love this picture. I believe I got it off Amazon. It's so pretty, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Let me step back. And I like how this is, you know, maybe come spring, that's gonna stay in the spring. I'm not gonna get something new unless I see something I'm totally in love with, but I really, really like that. Maybe I'll get daisies or something with a little more white, but I don't know, I think that looks kind of pretty. So that's that. All right, now for here, Let me move this up a little bit because I just realized you guys maybe can't see because that mantle is so high. Be coming close here. All right. Okay, so I put that back up. So onto this basket, I had some birch logs. I got rid of those, a little too wintry, even though it's still winter, but I was kind of tired of it, you know. We'll put away this. Hope you guys are well. If you're new here, thanks for giving me a try, and please consider subscribing to my channel. That would be great. All right, so I think we'll use this one. It's a little lighter looking, got some white in it, kind of brighten things up a little bit, right? There, I think that looks a little bit better. Also, I want to mention again, I think I let you guys know this before, but I wouldn't mind, what I have to get really is maybe a smaller basket and put it there. To me, that's a little too big. And then I always feel like this is missing something. So, you know, maybe one day I'll get a taller plant, a blanket ladder, I don't know. But for now, I feel like I'm just gonna put that there. I usually always keep it there. All right, what I am going to say about the couch is I really love these pillows. I really, really do. And I'm not ready to put them away yet. I have a beautiful beige scalloped pillow, but I want to save some things for spring. If I put them out too early, then I don't want to get sick of them, you know what I mean? So these are staying, and they're just cozy. I did lighten up the blanket. I got rid of the faux fur, and I'll put this one on. And then this table, I usually like something tall. Couldn't really find much. So I'm just gonna do this pretty picture. I love this. Just plain and simple. And I just put a plant, and I got the remote there for that light. And then, yeah, I think for spring I'll bring out those scalloped pillows. I think that'll look pretty. So some things I'm kind of stalling on bringing out for spring. And other things, I'm just kind of bringing out little touches here and there. Maybe you feel the same. Depends on your weather. Although sometimes people just can't wait. It's that spring fever stuff, you know. These were already here, to be honest with you, so I'm just going to kind of leave that like that. I wanted to get some pictures of my grandson and put them on the windowsill, but for now I just put that container of moss. And here, I sit here at night most of the time. We're gonna keep this on the chair. But I did lighten it up on the couch, so. And I'm not lying to you when I say I use this every night. All right, that looks a little bit nicer, right? All right, so nothing too exciting over here. Just keeping that winter blanket. And I like the greenery on the table and the white of the pitcher, a little less heavy than a couple other pitchers I've had there, but it's just a simple setup. I could add stuff to either side of that, but guys, you know me, if you've been with me for a while, don't like a lot. I actually have candlesticks that sort of mimic that. I'll call it mercury glass, I'm not sure. But I've got like candles here, and I don't know if that would be kind of, you know, but sometimes plain is simple is better. I know a lot of people will disagree with me because you like a lot, but to each his own, right? And then this here, we kind of just kept that. All right, off to the kitchen. But I think first I gotta put some supper in the crock pot. All right, so we have a couple things going this afternoon. My son is coming for sometime in the afternoon, then we have to do something later on, all of us. But sometimes an easy supper, maybe you guys do this too. I'm gonna put some chicken breast from Costco, frozen chicken breast. I think I'm just gonna finish the rest of this because that would be enough for all of us. All right, and then I just add some Italian dressing. But I just want to get this on, you know, before it's too late. I want it to start cooking. And then what we got at Costco is, so I follow FLAVCITY. If you ever watch Bobby Parrish, He goes in all, there's a lot of people who do it now, but he's like one of the originals where you go into different stores. He tells you what's good, what's bad, why it's good, and why it's not bad. I have his free app. I'll try to remember to link that. It's called FLAVCITY, FLAVCITY. And he's really, really good. So anyway, this was approved by him. I scanned it, or I think Frank must have when he went to Costco. This is organic riced cauliflower stir fry. All you're really doing, so there's riced cauliflower, milled with peas. Maybe put your glasses on, Heidi. Corn and red bell peppers tossed in a sesame ginger sauce. So, and they come with packets like this. All right, so I think there's stuff coming out of this one. We're gonna have to figure that out. So anyway, I'll probably put in a couple packets of that. And let me put the rubber band on top because there's no like seal. You just like heat it up in a pan. So it makes supper really easy. And then when this chicken comes out, I can serve it like that or shred it up and put it in with this riced cauliflower. So it makes a real healthy supper. All right, I feel a little bit like a train wreck today. I don't know what it is. I feel a little disheveled. I've got a stain on my sweater. You know, some days just don't go as smoothly as you think they're gonna go. Hoping you're liking this kind of video, everybody. Anyway, okay, so I brought in a nice floral picture. And we're gonna put this wood cutting board behind it. I figured I better get this video out because next thing you know, I will be decorating for more, you know, with more spring-like things. So I figured, oh geez. So, you know, I had taken down the Valentine's Day stuff and just put some of this up, and I said, geez, I better make my video pretty quick. I'm just gonna have to move this vase plain. This is the one I had the florals in. I may either get some more or just leave it like that. Got these berry bowls I never use. I'm gonna put this little artichoke candle holder, or whatever you want to call it, in the middle of my stove. A friend gave me this many years ago, and then at night I just kind of put this on, and it just looks cute on the stove like that. All right, I believe I got this at Target, their dollar spot years ago, but you know, a little bit lighter looking than the dark dish towels, and some fringe on the bottom is kind of cute. Okay, I'm gonna keep my tree mug. But I decided to switch it up with some mugs, and come spring, I love a good mug, don't you? Maybe I'll get some new ones. I've had this forever. Morning Beautiful, that's from the Joanna Gaines collection. This is too. I love the brown though with my counters. And I was tired of the same mugs. I found these at a thrift store, used them last spring. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put one mug right here, cheer myself up a little bit. There we go, like that. Okay, so this here, you'll usually, I either have my utensils on this side or that side. I got this at a thrift store. I love the little pattern. This is actually Pioneer Woman, which I found interesting. And I'm gonna put my utensils in this. Love the scalloped edge. I had gotten that on sale at Marshall's, $7.99. Funny, once I started YouTube, I keep the tags on the bottom. I don't take a lot of the tags off. So that way there, when you refer them, you know, people want to know what you paid, I have it on the bottom, right? I got my oil here, and my salt and pepper right here. It's gonna go like that. And then I've got this. And this might have been on the other side. I love this little picture. This was a thrift find. And I just kind of shoved a plant in there. It's really not the best plant. It's not really like in the best condition. And then I've got some wooden spoons in here for coffee. And I've got my H mug, so we'll bring you over here. All right, so I'm keeping this here. I had this there the last time. I got my hand wash here. I wish that wasn't bubbled there. I've tried to flatten that out, but get my pair. And then this was on my other counter with my paper plates and napkins. Another thrift find. And we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna put a breadboard. Put one of Joanna's cookbooks. And then I just rolled up some dish towels. And gonna be honest with you, did not know what to put in here. So I just threw in some of these extra candies, which are delicious, chocolate hazelnut. And actually, sometimes when I'm done with the dishes, I'll reach over and grab a chocolate, but I couldn't really think of what to put there. You know, I'm thinking about this video. I think this is the first time I've refreshed these 3 rooms in one video. All right, so I'm going to use this riser in the corner. This pretty little lamp. We'll have to say you do have to charge these quite a bit. I love the new scalloped white shade at Walmart. I wonder if you can buy those separate, the little shades, because it shows up a little bit more compared to these. But anyway, we're just going to stick that there. And I just got some green plates. And some cute little springy napkins. So as you can see, I'm bringing in lighter touches, like a pre-spring, but not real springy. This here, I think I'm just gonna put my pears here for now. So this here, I've mentioned this before. I don't know if you can actually see. I might have to bring you guys back more farther. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can see. Okay. This here, there's actually duct work behind here. So putting the nail in was a little tricky. It kind of falls out sometimes, but I can either do that, which is kind of cute, or we can bring in this here, and sometimes I'll write, kitchen closed, or put something cute on, what you're having for supper or whatever. That's kind of pretty too, and something different. I might keep that. I don't know. Doesn't really lay flat, but let's keep that up for now. Kind of like that. So this here, if you guys have seen me do this, I'm just gonna put my napkins in my plates. We're always grabbing a plate and a napkin to eat. Got this beautiful bowl, hand painted with the pretty leaves. I've had that for, oh my goodness, a long time. A little bit scalloped on the top. But sometimes I like to grab like a healthy snack. And I've got these little fruit things. I'm just going to stick that there. All right, so first thing I'm going to say, and I say this a lot, but if you are a regular, you know I've had these here. I'm not going to touch those right now. I'm just going to leave them like that. And when spring comes, I'll lighten them up a little bit. So I'm not going to worry about those yet. Wish I could put the windows up. I might be able to, or the shades I should say, maybe to bring in a little bit of sunlight. So anyway, we're gonna stick with this runner that I had in the winter. I love the texture of that. Come spring, I'll put something lighter out, maybe a floral, I don't know. I think I might have a runner from the spring. So, whether I'll reuse that or not, I don't know. And I brought up this bowl from the cellar. I love the details of that. That was a Hobby Lobby find. Just gonna put that in the middle. I already had my fake flowers in here. I set everything up and then take it out, right? Take it down to show you guys my white pitcher. And then these here. And then I brought my beads up. I still use the beads once in a while. Nice and simple. All right, we're gonna move over to there. So I'm gonna keep that wreath there, and I'm just switching this table up with a couple things. Let me shut that closet door too. There's an eyesore right there. All right, so I've got this pear plate. I'm just gonna put this here. And And what I did here, I always have a hard time figuring out what to fit here. Got 3 pictures here. I love this yellow. Look how pretty that is though. Isn't that a nice color? And I'm just gonna put them like that. Just look how cute, but I'm gonna put it like that. Yeah. Just gonna kind of stick it. I don't remember if I have them like that. No, I think I like it like in a group. Yeah, okay. We're gonna stick these moss balls, bringing in a little bit of green in the scalloped thrift vine, using a lot of my thrift vines today. But we're gonna put this under the lamp to make it kind of stand out a little, like that. And then I just have 2 books, and I'm just gonna leave the bowl kind of like that. This is during the day, but it actually looks very cozy with that lamp on at night. I'm thinking about getting a plate rack, like a bookshelf, but not like a wall shelf, but with enough room for plates and little items. So I'm thinking about that. We are back where we started, aren't we? I hope you enjoyed this video. I really needed to freshen the house up, kind of like for like pre-spring, okay? Before you know it, it will be spring. And I'll be redecorating again, right? So I just got rid of some of the heavier things, some of the really wintry things, the pine cones, a couple faux fur blankets, brought in some little bit of greenery, some floral pictures, things like that. Simple switch outs, simple changes, right? If you're new here, I'm gonna link a couple of my videos in the description box and check those out. See if you like my channel and consider subscribing, it would be wonderful. And I hope to see you soon, everybody. Have a great day.